What's up? How you doing? This is Amun-RaNun, aka Kahil no winning, aka JrKayeel Amun-RaNun. Just coming to you, you know what I'm saying, from the HCC, House of Higher Consciousness of JrKayeel Amun-RaNun on Immaknunkelhel's YouTube channel. I just want to take this time, an opportunity to first of all make a video dialogue, or a documentary of my existence, or at least part of my existence so far, using this tool of YouTube to create for myself and a reminder to my inner God self of how far I've come so far. So my topics here for this video is independence. I'm feeling right now a sense of freedom, from the systems, man-made up systems, or other gods created systems for their society and civilizations as they have worked things out to dominate, this physical plane, and keep under control infants gods, you know what I'm saying, or childhood gods, if you will, souls that are existing in this physical realm. You see, not many people know this truth, because as they are born or birthed into the physical plane, they are bombarded with educations and religions and philosophies, or politics, that is designed to how you call it, keep people on their lowest form. That is the infant stage of their existence. You see, so Immaknunkelhel, on the other hand, have been set free from this matrix. I have come to an independence, not from the great mother my eye. I'm totally dependent on her, and her universal law and the laws of nature, what I'm saying, to help me overcome the obstacles, and systems that have been put in place in the physical realm, that I have to overcome in order to be who I am right now. You see, as Immaknunkelhel, I am not, I'm going to put it up front, I'm not, these labels that have been put on me as an African or African American or Black American, or or a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu. I am not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. You see, I'm none of these things. You see, but these are labels that have been put in place to distinguish and separate classes of people, from truly experiencing or truly practicing on this physical playing field, practicing what they need to practice or focus on in order to be break free from the systems. You see, so as you all have seen the movie The Matrix, you see, we live on a global scale, a bigger matrix than the movie. You see, but everything the movie is about is an allegory, to this reality, this physical reality, of time, space, and self. Is like the movie said, an illusion. You see, so independence is something everybody in this world longs for, seeks for, live for, work for, are enslaved for. You understand what I'm saying? So independence, a lot of countries, politically, before they they had independence, they were controlled by colonies. You know what I'm saying? They were controlled by, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries. You see, from Europe. You see, all of Africa, you know, was under control by Europeans. You know, India, Asia. You know, all these countries were controlled by other countries, other people. You see, so but on an individual level, you see, the same thing goes on. All right, on an individual level, the same thing goes on. Um, you know, infant souls that are in their bodies, you know what I'm saying, in this physical manifestation, don't know who to be or who they are, you know, simply because they are being controlled and owned by a system that is put in place to, uh, yeah, got to turn this light on, to to keep the masses on there, and to also help keep um, you know, the powers, you know, or the gods or the governments that are, to keep them in power, to keep them in supremacy, you know, to keep their supremacy over, you know what I'm saying, the lower forms or the infantile souls that are, you know, that are in existence, you know, in this physical plane. Okay, so, you know, so what I'm trying to get across in this video of HHC, that is House of Higher Consciousness, is to let you know that you can obtain or attain you know, a consciousness that can help set you free from under the rulership, you know, and control of religion, politics, and philosophies of the so-called gods that are ruling this world. You see, and and um, you know, there's a game that is being played, you know, that you have to figure it out. You got to know the fundamentals of the game, you know, and you have to figure out the game in order to understand it for yourself, you know, so that you will not be, you know, just a fan or just a player, if you will, that are being controlled by this, you know, the founders or the CEOs, you know, of this game. But what you want to do is become independent from the system so that you can work with the system or the systems that are put in place so that you can benefit, you know, from the system as an independent contributor, you know, to the system. You know what I'm saying? So within HHC, we have the tools, you know, to give you, to help you understand. Okay, I know I'm saying way too much. You know, I try to eliminate that, but that's how I talk. Just ignore the you knows if you don't know. All right. So once again, you know, independence does not come easily. You know, you have to actually focus and study hard, study the system. All right. One of the greater teachers, you know, as he said, you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. What you want to do is seek after the truth first and foremost of your inner God self, or who you are. Okay, and then seek after the truth of the systems and the exterior motive behind the systems, you know, of why they do things like fight wars, or you know, or the motive behind giving vaccinations, or you know, taking care of the the public, you know, or the educations and everything. What's the motive behind, you know, the TV ads, the movies movies, you know, and what have you. So what you need to do is, you know, brother and sisters, gods and goddesses, know or not that you are more than what meets the eye, or more than what your physical eye has seen, or what your physical mind, you know, has been taught. Okay, so excuse me. So know that. Okay, and I'm going to come at you more on this topic, on this subject of independence. You know, gaining your freedom from the systems. You know, and creating ways and bringing about your own ideas. You know, and thinking about your dreams. You know, first you got to you know, realize your inner God self, find your dream, you know, and focus on your dream in order to be set free from the system. So I'm saying, uh, you know, for many times I have worked for the system. You know, I've been enslaved. I've been, you know, miseducated about myself and everything. So I was enslaved to the system, but I have emancipated my mind, you know, my physical mind, and have wakened up my spiritual mind and inner God self in order to evolve into the consciousness or into my potential as a God. And I believe you can do the same. Peace out.